Sorry, mijn tv is toch nog.
No problem.
Are we okay, Mr. Streamer Boy? So we left off with you guys arriving at Strixon, the capital of Tino, finding out that the guy you're looking for is in a city called Capital, not the actual capital. Luckily, it's only across the water, and if you're lucky and find somebody from the Sandpoint Mayor's business, you know you have free travel with them. And my cat also suddenly wants attention. All right. So
It's a conspiracy.
you guys paid for 2 days of lodging and left to go find the Adventuring Guild here in Strixon, which you made it to around noon.
So, who of you wanted to find the Adventuring Guild again?
Wasn't that Eilcyn?
I don't know anymore.
I think it was.
I think it was, but I don't know anymore. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what's going on with Estok.
Right. I can hardly hear you.
Me? Or can you
I'm
hardly
turning
hear
up the
me?
volume, that should help.
Or me? I
So
can also turn
you
up the
guys found the guild, which is over there. I labeled it also on the map. No. So yeah, you walk in. You're greeted by a familiar face.
Hi, Estok.
Hello. What brings you here?
Some money, I think. No, guys.
We do not
No.
have currently a payment pending to you.
No, it's not from you. We were just here in town and we thought, let's pop in and see if everything is alright. Or anything needs doing.
Well, there are always missions ongoing.
Anything in capital by accident?
No, there is no guild posted there.
Just the reason why we are coming here, because we thought maybe you had the missions of capital.
Usually the very rich find their own way of getting help and don't use the guilds due to the income tax we use to pay for the missions of charity. So basically how the guild works is where the very rich pay extra, of which a portion goes to the guild to fund the more like poor people's like important things, like a child going missing, stuff like that they sometimes have funds for to then help out. And the very rich do not like this and then don't use the guild. So yeah.
Office bricks.
I mean, it's fantasy, but super rich still don't like taxes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that sounds
now I sound
slightly
like
too
a
familiar.
rich brat. Sorry, Eadwig, what did you say?
That sounds way too familiar. Also, do you happen to have a bucket, just in case?
Sorry.
We have one in the janitor closet.
Mind if I borrow that?
Sure.
I think I might have miseaten something.
Oh.
Maybe it was a bad berry instead of a good berry.
Possibly. I glare over at Ollin.
Was me.
How old were those berries?
I cast him every day. Maybe he had too much coffee.
Could be the coffee. Definitely the coffee.
I haven't drank coffee in days, don't get me started.
I added a bucket to your inventory.
Okay, thank you.
He's detoxing.
He's detoxing from coffee.
That's probably the problem.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, and Estok,
Yes.
what can you tell us about the capital?
Oh, not
I
the
have
capital.
never been. Or do you mean Strixon?
No. The city named capital.
Capital City.
Yes. That.
Yes.
There's also
I
one
have-
name that was designed not to cause any confusion.
That's as far as my knowledge goes. It was indeed designed to cause some confusion, as they disagreed with some of the runnings of this town and them not getting a big enough district of their own. So they said, we're gonna make our own capital city. I sadly don't have a unit there, so I don't have a lot of knowledge of it's going on.
No stories or something.
Well, stories there are plenty, but whether they are true or not, I cannot confirm.
Or deny.
Okay.
Roll one
Wonder,
of you roll me a D100.
Not gonna be me.
Bit of a oh no, yeah, D100. Let's do it.
You can choose 50 or 61.
Wee!
I was actually forgetting that Destiny rolls were D20, but
Hey, let's do D100 now.
so D100 kind of messes with that. So one of you do a D20.
Go, Ollin. Go for it.
Okay.
We're all depending on you.
Because I hadn't
Wee.
used them in a while. 15. All right. The most recent rumor I've heard is of flying ships.
Oh.
Now, Eadwig, you would know that this is in theory possible, but the Spire has never started actually testing it or had any working prototypes of this. But it is in the theoretical field of this should be possible with magic.
It figures that the rich have enough money to spend to test it out. At some point they have so much money they throw it at launching themselves up into the air and such. Because they don't know what to do with the money.
Yes, that's why we charge them a bit more to help fund the request of the less, well,
Fortunate.
yes, fortunate. I, as a DM, couldn't find the word for a second. Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, any tips on crossing over to capital?
There are 2 ports here. Since you guys are humans, I would suggest using the passenger port and not the cargo port.
Thanks.
Let's look at the cargo port.
So you know that this is where most people ships go, and this is where most shipments ships go.
Eadwig looks at the 2 elves and the gnome and is like, right.
We're cargo.
Humanoids.
There
Let's
are
go.
some. It's called humanoid still. They take it up with Wizards of the Coast, not me.
You said I thought you said human. I misheard.
No, humanoid.
Okay.
There are some missions here if you're interested.
One more question: is there a fee to enter capital?
Not that I am aware. The fee is in that most things are too expensive for people to stay there for long times.
Yeah.
But we were invited, so we don't have to pay anything, I think.
Let's
That
hope
would
we have
be
a great
helpful.
host.
Now, this mission is probably below your pay grade, but there has been some problems with boars nearby that somebody asked to deal with.
Just
How
look
long
at the
would
rest of the
that
group.
You asked about missions.
Yes,
This is one that is
yes.
not assigned yet.
Okay.
And
It
where
pays
exactly
200
is it?
gold total.
I don't have a boar wild chip yet, so
hmm. Shall we go
Wait,
look at
you,
some boars? Just
how
for fun?
how do you?
Eh,
So it helps if we go and hunt boars.
yeah, if I see them, I can transform into them.
Ah, okay. It's you see them. That's enough. Okay.
Yep.
Some seem to have gotten loose in the area of Thunder Bluff,
We can,
if you're interested.
we can pass through, but do we really need that 200 gold?
Not
guess
really.
why it's not. I guess we don't have passage yet anyway. Let's accept it for the time being, as in chances are a ship doesn't leave till tomorrow or something like that.
Yeah, true.
And we basically passed there on our way to the port.
Yeah,
Well, that's the passenger port, but if we're gonna check the cargo
but I want to
port,
check the cargo port because I think we might find a ship of Sheila Coppertree there.
Okay.
The Annabelle Lee.
That would have to be ridiculously lucky to just chance upon them.
Well, not them, but they have there's more than
a
one
fleet.
boat
Yeah, they have a
in
fleet.
their fleet.
Yeah,
One ship.
one of the fleet that would help.
Maybe it's. Gonna
So
be
I can
tricky.
assign this mission to your group.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, sure, we'll handle it.
You all hear a soft ping and a glow where now on your badge it says Hunt Boars in Thunder Bluff.
Wow. It doesn't even specify
It's-
how many, so if we just kill one boar, we're fine.
Is it kill or capture?
Hunt.
I
Deal
would
with the
say
boar problem is the question.
we've
Now, if
not had
that's by
anything else
killing
in
them or by
Goodberries.
caging them, that's up to you. The quest is just to deal with the problem. Now, if that is not a starting level quest, reference to WoW, I don't know.
True, true.
Alright.
Right, you can try and talk to them. If that doesn't work, we can just, well, do as the thing says and hunt them.
Oh, try to talk to
I
the
guess we
boars.
could bring the carcasses back to the inn. The innkeep might have use for them, feeding his patrons.
Hey, Estok.
Yes.
Before we leave, how do we need to
Yes.
prove this, and to who do we need to prove this, or?
That's a good question.
It's one of those sessions.
I did not expect you guys to actually accept this damn quest.
I mean, how long would it take, you know?
Like, we can do this on passing by. It's just a
Yeah.
few boars.
Mhm. Uh,
Eadwig just goes sit down with his bucket just in case.
well, you guys have plenty of missions under your belt.
Mm-hmm.
There is a element of trust with certain levels of adventuring prestige.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if afterwards it is found that you did not actually complete the mission, then we will look into it further.
Okay, but still, can you be more specific? How many boars? What boars? I mean,
There seems to mainly be one big boar that's the big issue. Normal, smaller sized boars are not that big of an issue for the people there to deal with themselves, but there seems to
so
be
there's
one big
only
one.
Okay. Okay.
Is this gonna be one of those guardian animals, like the wolf?
We'll see.
We'll see if it
can solve-
understands us.
Maybe we can grow a pact with it.
Gotta catch the ball.
You do realize that the boar pack would have to travel quite a distance to reach Stonewood, right?
Oh,
Or
I
by
wasn't
boat.
talking about Stonewood.
Ah,
Work with Strixon. Yeah, that'll work.
They can stay
Not
back.
me just quickly setting up a map for this.
and here I was thinking this was what you had prepared.
No, this is not what I had prepared. This was just gonna be like there is a mission, but it's like way too low level for you guys. But
So I
you
think
guys are like,
Nobody's
no.
expecting us. We're in town anyway. We might as well help out.
today you mentioned in in the chat that there would be a Disney reference. I think it will be for next time. Just so you know.
I get a feeling too. Anyway,
Possibly.
all right. So you guys exit the guild hall. What do you do?
Let's go to Thunder Bluff. Or do we go first to the docks?
I mean,
So
the
let's
docks
go
are
to the docks
closed first,
first.
so
We
I
can-
would go to the docks and see if there's a ship from.
Copper Tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, else it will be the big detour.
I have to give you actually like the name of like that company eventually, so I'll write that down to look into that.
I'm gonna use them as much as possible, so you have to find the name. Let's
The
go.
copper trading company.
It's Sheila is just one of the captains. It's the mayor Vance, I thought it was. That is the owner of it.
Yes.
It's just Vans International.
There we go, Vance International.
Oh, I would have picked Vans Incorporated.
I would have just picked Vans
Okay,
with
both
a
of
C.
you roll a d20. Whichever of out of you rolls higher is win.
You can have it.
With a
Vance
9?
Inc. I guess so. Vance Inc. is the company name now. So you guys make your way to the docks over here.
Yes.
South, I
Alright.
believe. That right? Yep.
It's about like you guys brought your horse, which is handy, so that makes it only like a 20-minute, 15-minute, 20, I think, trip over there. Yeah, you're at the docks.
Well, Master Tracker, do tell. How are we going to find them? If they are here.
Did one of you check the flags on the ships?
The flags with VI on it?
Yeah, that one.
How many people are walking around the docks? Like, do I see someone who
Lot
like
more than
would
likely.
work at the docks?
I know the name of like Sheila's ship still, but I forgot the other ship's name.
Don't
Well.
think I wrote it down.
We'll see.
Somewhere.
You know what? Roll a d20. Let's destiny roll this thing.
Ollin is looking around.
Okay. All is looking around. Let's do a destiny roll for this.
Whee!
Alright. You don't immediately spot any ships you recognize, Ollin.
Indeed.
I mean, you can ask around,
Zart,
but
Yeah,
it
that's
seems
what I was
like
asking. Like, do you
Yeah.
see a
I
dock
think you
worker
have
who's
a good
Okay.
ID to check with the dock master. Let's see.
Yeah,
so,
like-
so it doesn't seem like Sheila or what was his name? Aaron are here, but maybe some other ship is. So yeah, you see plenty of dock workers here. it's like busy.
Okay, so I go to a dock worker and basically ask like, do you know what kind of ships there are in port at the moment or not?
Passenger ships are over in the
No. It's cargo ships that we're looking for.
right.
Big ones, small ones,
I
tiny
mean,
ones.
there are
Preferably
plenty of
floating.
ships, you know, the type of ships that
Caravel
sail
frigate.
and bring
We're looking for a
cargo.
specific company. Like, if you don't know,
Right.
who would know?
Maybe
If
ask
there's...
that instead of type of ship, because you know that's more what you're
I'm looking for
meaning.
a certain company.
Right, and that company is. You can keep telling me you're looking for a
Vance Inc.
company.
Yeah, I'm looking for a ship of Vance Inc. Vance Incorporated.
Francis. Is there's a ship from Vance Inc. here? No immediate response, and then like a few seconds later, no, but one should arrive tonight. Well,
Okay, so we have
there you
one.
go.
Okay. And who's gonna do the honors of shipping it in?
I don't think they'll know
The
that.
captain of the ship.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
who's gonna check the paperwork here? On
Oh,
key?
that would be Roger.
Okay. Where's Roger?
Well, Roger is over there.
Okay. Thanks for
He's
the
just
info.
sits shaking his head on his horse as he sort of observes the bottom of the bucket still.
Okay.
As you walk away, you hear him mumbling to himself about like some people, landwalkers, something like that.
Eadwig puts his tricon on and shouts, "Yeah, that's right. Some of them are real idiots."
You think we actually wear those hats?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Why don't you?
Weirdos. As he gets back to work.
Let's see if we can find Roger.
It would be like going up to a Mexican, putting on a sombrero, and saying like, "Those white guys, right?" All right, yeah. You walk in. It's very busy. There are like people in line waiting to submit some paperwork.
Do I see a clerk or somebody who is free at the moment?
No, that's why there's a line.
Yeah, I know, but there's not
Exactly.
someone just walking around that I can stop for a second.
Not where you are. You can see people walking around like behind the desk area, but that's not an area where you can just walk up to.
How long is the line?
There's 2 lines.
How long are the 2 lines?
Roll me 2 d20s. Paperwork and taxes instead of D&D.
I think that there's
TNT.
2 very decent lines.
So, there's 1 line of 14 people and 1 line of 19 people.
Is there somewhere a kind of indication if one of the lines is for intake and one of the lines is for outtake?
It does say ins and outs on above both signs. Yes.
So they basically do both.
Okay.
What are we doing here anyway? They're not arriving till tonight. Shouldn't we just take care of the boar problem and return by nightfall?
Well, want me to chase off these people?
No,
I have a
no.
very bad idea.
No. It's a big town. We're not gonna cause a ruckus here.
I already forgot the
The
name I
line
just
of
gave you
questioning
guys.
of Eilcyn earlier was a bad idea. This is worse.
Roger, that was it. I already forgot it for a second. I was laughing too much to
Who
remember
knew
it.
Zart actually has a logical ID, like, don't mess around with a big town.
Okay.
Well,
Imagine that big boar you heard about is also just a druid messing around.
Which is why it's a good idea for Ollin to go talk to it first, perhaps.
I don't have a bow for him. I can't talk to it.
You just said that you can do it once you see him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
Good
All
grief, is
right.
my
Do I
memory
see-
going?
Do I see a
Roll me a perception check. Oh, poor guy.
Do you see a? I'm just observing this and face palming. So that's my job today.
Roll me a perception check. Let's see what you. An 18. Okay, now roll me a straight d20. Destiny, roll this.
Ridiculous perception.
Yeah, +9 apparently.
Yeah.
Lol.
You spot somebody you think you recognize on the other side just leaving the room. Like, you think you just saw Aaron leave behind the desk to another room.
Who?
Aaron, the guy you went to save.
Oh, that
Ship.
guy.
Oh, we
Ship,
went to see
Aaron.
Roger.
Yeah, but Aaron is,
Save at the lighthouse.
Dave, okay, yeah.
The other captain that you met.
the idiot.
So you spotted him, but he literally just left the room to an area where you cannot access right away.
So his ship should be around here.
Do we know that? Like, does Eilcyn say to us, like, I think I spotted him? Or...
I think.
You just hear him mumble, so his ship should be around here.
Yeah.
Whose ship?
Whose ship?
Aaron's. Didn't you guys just see him?
Yeah, you say that to the guy who's basically half the size of everyone here. Yeah, sure. I saw him.
Busy.
Yeah, and then
I
the-
saw him.
And then there's the guy looking at the bucket constantly, and then there's Ollin.
Who's currently standing next to his horse trying to teach the horse that there's nothing in the bucket for him.
He just went.
As the horse is trying to get into the bucket.
He went into
Well, let's
that-
see if Ollin was paying attention.
Oh boy. I love how you didn't immediately go, let's gonna shout his name, so maybe he still hears me, or just gonna...
No, I'm just gonna mumble.
No.
I swear to you, it's going to be a different person more than likely.
Ollin, you saw somebody leave, you didn't... I mean, it could have been anyone.
I see people coming and going. What's your point?
Well, into that room he went.
Yeah, but that's useless for us right now.
Okay. Let's
If we're
go.
going to stay here, just go and
Yeah.
stand in line, because I think more people are coming.
Now 19 people in one.
As you look
24 in
behind you,
another
you
one.
see like 5 people about to join the line.
Okay, let's go hunt boars.
Yeah, we'll see tonight.
Exactly. I climb back onto Nabu.
Also,
you
do I
call
know?
him Nabu, but we all know his real name is Blaze.
It's Nabu.
And
Oh.
he's a weed boy.
One question, by the way, like in the office,
Jeez.
Yeah.
are people actually like grabbing numbers and waiting in line, or is it just like no, everybody's just lining up and waiting?
They're just lining up and waiting.
Okay, good.
Maybe you should be an artificer that invents that.
I didn't know, like who.
I've got an ID. Let's all create papers with numbers on it.
Very original. Now, can we go?
Yeah, let's go hunt some boars.
Alright. So you guys make your way to Thunderbluff?
Yeah.
20
Let's
minutes
say-
into the session, and all we did was annoying.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. But these are the
Hey,
kind of
I wanted to
sessions
go-
that make
I
D&D
wanted
so
to-
much better than video games, you know? Because like this is shit that you won't have happen in a game.
I wanted to go an hour in and we were still waiting in line, but nah.
Alright, let's say half an hour, 40 minutes later, you can arrive at Thunderbluff because there's a big road mainly going there, so it's easy.
I'm
Travel?
sort of looking on the map, and Eadwig is just confused on his horse.
Yeah.
Why?
I didn't see the way up there.
It's easy. So you go straight on, then you go left, then you go right, and then again left, and then you go
just
left.
lead, all right. Just lead.
There's like multiple inclines. It's like a sloped thing, but there's no like actual roads into this area. It's like a big park kind of thing.
I think Eilcyn will lead you till here, and then that road following till here, and then he would go, okay, can I pass
Then I
through
think there's a gate there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose there's a gate there.
Yeah, there is a gate there,
Yeah.
and they kind of look at you, being like, "What are you doing?"
We're going to Thunderbluff.
Suppliers only.
Wait, but
Suppliers?
we are suppliers?
No, suppliers for the arena. There's not a fight slated for today, so what are you... Just go around like everybody else.
That's gonna take us a while, but okay. Then
I mean, I could look the other way if you made it worth my while.
we're not gonna kill you?
Nope.
Dudes, no.
Wow.
He just says, "Oh, well, thanks," and as he walks away.
Can I pass through the gate now?
No, the gate is closed.
Oh, God
You
damn
threaten
it.
his life, so he's walking away.
God damn it.
Yeah, we'll just walk around.
Talk
So,
about
yeah, you
pointless
can-
reasons to close your gate off, but yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So indeed,
And there,
I
and
will-
like,
yeah.
Also, pointless threat of man's life.
But hey, it was worth trying.
Yeah, and who said we shouldn't make a name here?
True.
Because it's a big city.
I said we
Right,
should
and
make
that's
a
the
rocket.
name you guys are going with. That's good to know. You call me insane.
all right.
Yeah.
So
are
you guys,
necromancer here.
I'm not a fucking necromancer. I don't even.
You boil the flesh of skulls.
Guys,
Come on.
guys. Just let's get to the boars.
You need to study the anatomy of the head somehow.
so you get to the mage ward, and you notice that like there's stables around the incline of Thunderbluff, meaning that most people leave their horses here because it's not very horse friendly.
I guess we're gonna leave the horse and the cart behind then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Also, Sephorial, we have a loop detection at your end.
Oh,
Feedback.
Ah.
Yeah,
Feedback
Hear
loop.
ourselves, let's say that.
mhm.
It's quite possible because I turned it up quite a bit in order to hear Eilcyn.
God damn it, guys. Never like this.
Right, so it's like a silver piece for the day to like leave your horse there. There's like no like care. It's just like pay silver for the day and you can leave it there for the entire day.
Would anyone notice if we didn't pay? If nobody's there and telling us like we have to pay a silver for it, then we would not know.
There we go.
As you're debating that, you see Ollin just plonk 2 coins in there.
Okay then. Let's see.
That's fair.
As Ollin does that, he gets a slight note pops out below to leave with the horses.
Is anyone
So
going
here
to
they
take
have
care of
those
this?
numbers. Why don't they have that at the clerk and the dock?
The note says to leave it with the horses. So if they come to check.
Basically, we've got a parking
Yeah?
Yeah.
ticket thingy.
Should we leave it at the front of the horse, at the back of the horse?
Probably not in their mouths, they'll eat it.
Does it
But
need
at
to
least
be
this one
visible
will.
or not? Or
Alright,
does it
so
need to be
hang
at the
is-
driver's side?
Right, I'm
Let's
walking
just
up.
lock our horses and hang it at the saddle or something.
Eadwig presses the little button and Nabu farts twice.
Okay, let's go into Thunderbluff.
Alright. As you like get up to here, suddenly you hear loud screaming, and then two girls run past you.
I
Something
try
tells me there's
to,
trouble the other
I think
way.
we found them.
I try to stop those girls.
She just looks at you with like fear in her eyes.
What's happening?
Also, did you just try to tackle them?
Yes, I did.
Giant boar!
Where?
Roll
Point.
initiative.
Okay, that sounds.
Here! As she like runs off.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go talk to this boar, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Actually, let me just fix this real quick. Oh, there we go.
Is this
Can you
even
guys-
worthy of a map?
This is probably
It's
the map we
reusing a
had the
map that I
first-
often.
The first encounter on.
Yeah, and also the wolves. This is just an easy map to reuse whenever you're in like a forest opening or something.
Okay.
So I don't have
think
to
we
always
can get
find a new map.
started on our Herculean task as I see a giant boar.
As you walk up, you see this like giant boar walk out, look at you guys, and Ollin, you swear you see the boar smile as he gets ready to charge at you.
Say, hi, I'm Ollin.
That's very
As he
snarky.
starts running up to you, as Ollin says that, it kind of stops.
Was
Okay.
about to do something, by the way.
Yeah.
If he
Hey.
charges us all in, I would like to grease beneath the feet of the boar.
All right. So, what happens is the giant boar starts running at you guys. Eadwig
Right.
greases beneath the feet of the boar. The boar wants to stop because Ollin says, "Hi, I'm Ollin," but he slides forward, knocking
Ram
over Zart.
Wait. Can I jump over him? Like, do
Roll
some
me a
sort-
dex save.
Isn't it acrobatics?
Dex
No, it's
save
dexterity.
because he doesn't see it coming, so it's a saving throw. It's like,
What?
You know.
Wait, you have an animal running.
What's your
towards
spell
you.
DC? I
Hmm?
think it's over than 14. Yeah, but we're going with the flow because it's funnier than actually like
I know.
rule as written because it's funnier this way. So yeah, this boar like slides over, about to hit Zart, as Zart just like vaults his
I
way
would
and is
see
now
the
like
fucking boar
sitting.
heading over me.
Yeah, but not expecting it to like slide out and like, you know. As you jump up and you land on its head,
Of
like
course.
hanging on to his ears or something.
I like land on his neck, grab his ears, and basically like, okay, I'm here now.
Your body hanging over his face, like you did not do a pirouette in the air.
Hi.
It's standing there now. Ollin, what do you do?
Uh,
It looks at you.
yeah. Wait.
Underneath Zart's ass.
Yep.
First, I want to see if I recognize him.
It's a boar. You have not seen a boar before. How can you recognize him?
Well, druid shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to give him a good berry so I can observe him properly.
Okay, let me
Oopsie daisy.
I'll give these actual full-on tokens later. For now, they're just the SRD thingies. I don't know if you can use CR2 yet, but I dragged it in there as well because you've seen it. You hand out a good berry, and I don't have art for this because, like, as I said, I did not expect you guys to take this freaking mission. He transforms into like a teenage looking like elf. Like for the non-elves, he looks human. Like he looks like adult, but for the elves among you, you know, like he's the equivalent of a teenager still. Like you can spot that.
Well, that nearly went wrong.
as he transforms, am I still on his head?
Holding on to
No, you
his
dr-
ears.
No.
It would be so fun if he was sitting in his neck holding on by the ears indeed. Like rain.
No. Let's just say, because the boar is bigger than you are.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Careful if you step back into that and I point at the gleaming and shiny grass behind him.
He does not pay attention. He just grabs the good berries and starts eating them. Hi, I'm Dave.
Oh, God.
Great, it's one of those.
Another
So-
one.
Where's your tribe?
What tribe?
Well, your family.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
Having fun scaring people in the park, are we?
Yeah, so I found out I can turn into animals and it's like super cool.
Right, you do realize that there's a price on your head as a boar?
That's so cool.
yeah, until people
So-
kill you.
You do
Yeah,
know that we have to
that's-
kill you for the reward, right?
Oh, that's not so cool.
And,
Yeah, I
and
was
as I,
about
and
to
as I
say,
say
isn't
that, you
it
basically
very
see
cool
me.
until you catch a spear at your face.
I mean, so I found out when I was a smaller animal that when I die as an animal, I just turn into me.
I'm
So-
not even going to ask how you found that out.
Well,
Still
I-
hurts like a bitch, right?
I was a mouse and they were scared of the mouse, so they tried to trample the mouse, and then I turned into me and they were not happy.
Okay, well, duh.
No shit.
So then I became a big boar because that's harder to kill and I could still have fun.
Yeah, except people might actually kill you because they get too pissed off.
Oh.
Yeah, you're making a very public space rather unsafe. People tend to notice.
But it's funny though, right?
Again, until you catch a spear at your face first.
Tusks first.
Well, in that particular case, but how long would that last?
Depends on how hard they threw the spear.
Question.
As he says that, I basically like grab my dagger and be like, "Want to try?"
Zart,
no,
put that away.
no. No?
Question. You don't know who your family is, or you don't know where they are?
Both.
Were you left alone?
Wow.
Well, not alone. I grew up in this like house with other orphans.
And now you're running away?
No, well, because I looked adult, they kicked me out.
Oops.
As,
How
as,
old
he
are
says,
you?
as he says, looked adult, I basically like, wait, you're not an adult?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm only 20 years.
Yes.
Ah, that explains the childish behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Ollin, how old are you?
Me? I'm... 1 second.
Let
Well, since I checked me.
me check my diary.
I'm 126, so
I'm 108.
are you that young?
Right, so 21
Jesus.
or 108, it doesn't make much of a difference then.
Well, it kind of.
I mean, what I've read is that we are adult at like age of 100, so I've like
Yeah.
Still a
5
long
more
way to go.
years of this fun, which is just like cool.
No. No.
You see, it looked like took him a while to calculate that, like he's not the brightest. If
Mhm.
that wasn't obvious yet.
No.
I,
We're not
I
gonna
look
do
at
that
Ollin
first.
and I'm like, I would ask you to teach him how to use that power responsibly, but then again, I'd be asking you.
Yeah.
Responsibility is so lame, though.
Maybe I can go to my village on the way back.
Honestly,
Way back. It's
here's the
quite a
thing.
while.
Yeah, perhaps that's an idea, but then again, here's the thing. The non-responsible thing, I was actually thinking of having you for dinner tonight.
Mm,
Well, elf flesh doesn't taste so good, man.
I don't mean in this shape. I was thinking of having boar for dinner tonight, and now you really disappoint me. Now, I'm a good guy, and I'm fine with that. But if a less good guy from the Adventuring Guild comes by, and they smack you out of boar form, they might be less inclined to be friendly about it afterwards.
I mean, there are some normal size boar here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly what I mean, but you guys explain this. I don't feel like I have the time or the
Dave,
constitution for this.
maybe we should send Ollin. Maybe we should send him to John.
Yeah, definitely.
Ollin, from what you notice, how like he's already able to like do a animal that you're not able to because you can do normal boars but not like big boar. It's probable that he's like a moon druid.
Yeah.
Without
And
knowing.
like from that he'd have to be like level 4 equivalent, I think, already.
Yep,
So like
something like that.
he's not weak. He's just not smart.
Guys,
Yeah, still,
I
he
know-
needs some guidance.
Yeah, guys, I know this is maybe a far-fetched leap, but Dave.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Do you?
I'm Dave, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Dave.
Do you want to have a family?
I mean, a lot of my friends got families,
Mm-hmm.
So
but,
what, you want to
but
pack
I never
him up
did.
and send him off with a note that says, have fun with this one?
Yeah, something like that. No, Eadwig, shut the fuck up. No. Well, maybe we should keep him with us or here till we get back, and then take him to John.
Keep him by those, because a headache is also something I asked for.
Okay, I read the CR thing wrong. He was a normal boar, not a big boar, because then he would have to be level 6, which is not realistic.
But he looked bigger. Let's say.
He looked, let's say he was a normal boar that looked like a smidge bigger.
Slightly more aggressive,
Ollin, what is
apparently.
your take on this?
Yeah, he definitely needs some form of guidance and definitely can learn a thing or two from me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to create
Wait,
good berries, by the way?
Are you going to adopt me?
No.
That would be a bad idea.
Why?
Well, I could, but then you'd need to come along quite often.
Okay.
Because we're not at home a lot, and we're facing quite dangerous things.
We can.
But I'm used to
maybe-
being alone a lot.
Maybe we can start by taking him along and later on decide if we bring him to John or not.
So you do
sounds good,
know
Dave?
that you do know that the green spells also have some innate druidic magic, but it's like not as like big as Ollin's. But they have some grasp of nature magic, so.
Yeah, and John might definitely be able to help further.
Let's first.
You have some people you have some people in Stonewood you could drop him off with. You could take him with you as your party NPC. Or you could drop him off at John eventually.
I don't trust him with directions and going somewhere, so I think we should take
I mean,
him
I'm pretty good at finding my way around. I mean, this
Strixon,
town at
yeah.
least, like the city.
But
I've
there's a
grown
whole
up
world,
here.
besides Strixon, so
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not dumb. I just have never gone outside the gate.
well, you fooled me with turning into a boar and scaring girls.
How did I fool you with that?
Don't
dumb
just
part.
don't ask.
But
It's
hey,
just funny to see how they run away.
you want to scare people away from you, or you want to get
No, it's
people
just
to
funny
like
to
you?
see people freak out when it's in fact like just me, and I'm not dangerous.
Well, maybe it's better that we show you what danger means.
What?
Yeah, we'll take
I
you
thought he
along.
wasn't the brightest light in the shed, but apparently.
He'll take you along. He's not
Okay.
Apparently, we're not the
responsible.
brightest lights in the shed.
Okay.
What?
Now
What
to
is he,
actually
by the
make
way,
a sheet.
wearing?
Also, one question.
Just like some commoner's clothes.
Okay.
Just one more question. Like the boars, the regular boars that are roaming this plains. Did you
Yeah.
Did you set them free, or are they
Yeah,
actually
that was
wild
so
boars?
funny.
Okay, so okay.
Okay.
Do
First
do you know
task.
where you set them free?
Wait, they were domesticated?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was so messed up. They were like raising them to eat, so I've set them free. Like eating animals is so messed up.
Okay. Let's first go to West talk with him, explain what happened, and
Yeah, shouldn't we also like gather the boars that they don't roam
We were
here?
able to handle those, they said.
yeah, we just needed the one. That was the deal. So,
Okay.
shall we?
Wait, who's Stock?
You'll
Oh,
see.
Is he a stick?
You'll learn.
Like a stick?
Oh my
What?
god, why did I say keep him with us?
I do
Yeah,
No,
wonder
he's-
exactly the
Eadwig,
same,
yes, I know,
Eilcyn,
I
but
know.
you said it, so.
I mean, so are you guys adopting me or something?
Yes, we are.
Oh, no.
Cool.
No.
What?
Well, the two elves in the party are adopting you, the two others aren't. So.
Okay.
Do we still have that book that gives +2 intelligence?
We're not
at
wasting that on them.
Stonewood.
You're not. Don't you dare.
Well, maybe we should give him some wisdom then.
He has
Oh.
a -2 and a -1.
Oh, Jesus, for a wisdom caster.
That's.
Okay,
Wow.
let's take him along and see what happens.
Okay.
So, Dave, have you, except for these gooseberries, eaten something else lately?
Well, my berries just don't taste as good as his yet. I've been working on it.
Okay.
They keep like having no taste, and I'm like struggling to make them like actually tasty.
Okay. Eadwig, don't take any good berries off Dave.
I mean, they're edible. They're just not tasty.
Yeah.
They like taste like how like water doesn't really have a taste, you know?
Yeah, but Eadwig has a little bit trouble with his stomach, so at the time, maybe better not.
Oh. Okay.
Hold up the bucket.
Let's go.
So
to the
you
horses.
guys now have Dave in your party.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Because, yeah, we really could use this.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to your horses and you find that there's a paper extra there
Oh boy,
with a
what now?
ticket because there were 3 horses but only 2 were paid for.
How much is the ticket?
1 gold piece.
Oh, for
Does it
fuck's
mention
sake.
where we need to pay it?
The Adventuring Guild.
Let's go to it. Let's see what happens.
Wait, you guys have horses? That's so
maybe-
cool. You treat
maybe
them
the
good, right?
maybe the Adventuring Guild will pay the tickets if we bring in this stupid idiot.
It just gets subtracted from the amount, which
His
still.
name is Dave, guys.
Yeah, man, I have a name, man. The words hurt.
Dave, shut the fuck up.
What?
Wow, great parenting. Eilcyn says as he gets onto Navo.
I mean, you're my dad now. You have to be nice to me.
No, I don't have to. You have to be nice to me. You have to show some respect. And
Eilcyn, Daddy
you-
Eilcyn.
then you'll get
Dad!
respect back.
Shouts out
That's how
from
it
the door.
works. Show respect, get respect.
So, whose dragon is this?
Mine.
Dad!
Is he like my brother?
Yes.
Yup.
Cool. I have a dragon as a brother.
And he's your superior, so listen to him.
This is gonna go great. Daddy Eilcyn and Mommy Ollin.
Wait, what?
Already taking off.
Don't listen to him, Ollin.
Don't
So,
expect me to do the
as
cleaning.
you guys
no.
are like starting to leave, he does not hop in the cart.
What? Dave, get into the cart.
No, look. And there's now a fourth horse.
Dave, turn back and
course.
get into the cart.
Nah, I'm going to write things.
You're going to
Oh
write
my
your
God.
son? Oh
Yep.
my god, this is going to get so...
If he wants to
Wow.
be a horse, he will have to learn to behave as a horse.
Okay. Okay.
So Ollin goes to sit
As
on
any,
him.
I guess.
After
After
like a couple seconds, he turns back into Dave. That hurts. That you're heavy.
I'm like really not heavy.
You are carrying a lot of stuff,
whatsoever.
and he is weak.
Dave,
What?
if you want to become a horse, you have to be a horse. So
But I want to be a horse,
no-
but not to have mom here riding on my back.
Dave,
Dad.
show respect to
Sorry,
your
Dad
elder.
too. Okay, Dad one.
As they are bickering, I basically say to Eadwig, like, maybe I should try and just slit his throat, you know?
Dude,
That
that's
would
messed
be-
up.
a bit
I whispered it to him.
excessive.
Okay.
But then again, as in, why do we suddenly adopt children now?
I don't know.
Because we can. Okay.
Have we
Dave,
basically invited everyone we
Really,
came
that
across
fits
into
a
our
better
party?
age, as in he's like
Eventually, you guys
teenager at
leave
this time,
Stonewood
right?
and you guys just turn the manor into an orphanage
Dave,
of all the strays you're adopting. What is it, Dad
listen-
one?
Listen to me. If
What's
you-
your names, by the way? I know Dad two's name.
Then why aren't you
I'm
calling him Ollin?
Right, Ollin. Hi, I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Okay, I'm Eilcyn.
Hi, Ollin. Eilcyn. Okay.
Yes.
Eilcyn. Eilcyn. Now it's my
You
turn to
adopted
make
a
fun
teenager,
of names.
don't look at me!
Okay.
Well, 20 is not even a teenager yet. That's
Well, then
child.
best is yet to come, apparently.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Okay, guys. Let's just get to Estoc and see what we can do with little one here.
He's taller than
I'm
me.
not little.
Yes, you are. I am
I'm young, but I'm not little.
126. You are only 20.
So it was
You're
old enough to
little.
it was old enough to be kicked out of the orphanage.
No,
He's
that
older
was
than me,
because- This was
fuck's sake.
because they didn't racially profile you correct. They were
Oh.
racist.
Wait, and that's supposed to be a bad thing that they didn't racially profile him? Like, what?
I mean, I mean, I
Get
did
into
have
the
longer
car
hair, so they couldn't really
now.
see my ears. Fine.
I sense this is going great already, and we haven't even started yet.
We're 1 hour in,
Okay.
people.
Okay, Dave. While we are
Yeah.
traveling to the Esta,
What?
there are two things you need to remember.
Oh, only 2? I can do 2.
I know.
1, 2.
First thing is what I've already told you. Treat people or treat humanoids with respect and you'll get respect in return. Second,
You say that.
Eadwig,
Have
I'm
you been-
parenting now.
How long have you been in this city?
See, even the kid knows.
Long enough to know.
Why am I calling him the kid? He's older than I am.
He is a kid in your standards, Eadwig, so you can
Elves
call him
just
the
have a
kid.
very high bar of like when you're mature enough. Because like physically they aged in the same way up to adulthood.
Mhm.
I can't.
Secondly, when I say duck or run, you do it.
Oh man, I'm out of shapes for today, but I mean I can turn into a duck tomorrow.
La 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 la.
He takes after me.
Yes, he takes after
Yeah,
you.
he certainly does.
Is every druid like this?
Right. No, we met
Just
John.
the
He's
ones
a
we
druid as
know.
well.
I'm going to assume that.
Apparently.
Oh my god. Okay.
By the way, if you guys want him to be alive when we're back in, like, if you guys want him to arrive alive in Stonewood, he better start shutting up.
Zart.
I feel sort of sorry for the guy now, but yeah.
Okay, time to take away Zart's knives.
You can't.
Very difficult.
Well, his ionic gem.
So suddenly, like Dave's skin starts to look like bark.
Interesting
Good luck
streak.
trying to hit me now.
Dave,
Oh,
don't test.
Ollin, you know
anyone.
that this is the spell bark skin.
Yeah,
Don't
Like it-
test him.
he
What?
can still hurt you,
He
trust
can
me.
hurt you a lot.
Oh. I mean,
And he's your
people
uncle
usually
now,
hurt
so-
their fists now, then.
Like as he said, try to hit me. You basically see like Zart with a grin and then start throwing his dagger up and down, like just wait, like just say it.
No.
So you
What?
make your way to the guild with a lot of groaning and like bad jokes.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
that's
this place! I've been to this place.
What have you done here?
Well, I haven't gone in. I've just like seen a lot of cool people come in.
So we're going in.
Really?
Yes.
But I don't really have like weapons like most people that come into here. What if I get attacked?
That's why I said if I say duck or run, you do it.
But I said I can't turn into a duck today. I
didn't
need to wait till
mean-
tomorrow.
I didn't mean turn into a duck. I meant duck into coverage.
Well,
Oh.
just- in general, just stay close to me.
Okay.
That will be simpler.
Maybe.
You now have 2 druids just like nibbling on good berries.
Let's go in.
I can't, I gave mine away.
He gives you some of his.
Yay!
They don't taste like anything, but they're good berries.
I opened the door of the guild.
Oh, you're back already.
Yes.
Do you need more information?
No.
No, we've got the board. And we just point at Dave.
That is not a board. It is a elf.
And a druid.
Fledgling druid.
Right. Okay. Yes. Understood. I'll mark it as solved then. What do you plan to do with the boy?
Keep him for the time being.
Okay.
You see,
Did he
Zart
escape
mother.
from like somewhere? Like where is his family?
He was kicked out of an orphanage.
He escaped.
The elves kicked him out. Why?
I don't think it was an elven orphanage because they thought
So-
he was adult.
So he was in a wrong orphanage.
Yes.
Right. I mean, I can arrange to have him brought to a elven orphanage, which
Nah,
will be a bit more fitting for
I think Ollin needs
his development cycle.
his parenting skills sharpened. So
So
I
you're
don't
gonna.
think just Ollin.
All right. I'll mark the quest as solved, as your badges give each of you 50 gold pieces.
We
Cool, your badges give you money. Where can I get one of those?
Talk about that when you're old enough.
yeah.
I'm older than you, and you have one.
you're younger than him.
Older.
Younger.
He's what? I'm 20. He's what?
Oh, look at Eilcyn, he's older than me.
As the real child slowly opens the door.
Fitting.
He's maturer than you. So
Well,
Time for him to parent in real life. Are you sure about this?
No.
Right.
Eadwig and Zart both stand in the background shaking their heads heavily.
So yeah, you have 3 options now. Green spells, John, or an elven orphanage.
Who was John?
John
Oh,
is
right, John,
The leader of Ollin's
the
village.
Phoenix dude, yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
Wait,
You're
what was his first
paid
option?
the
Green?
mission, the green spells, Edwinus and like Jeffrey. They also have some nature magic access.
Okay.
It's not as powerful as Ollin's, but they'd be able to
They're
help
waiting
out a
for
bit.
an unexpected new child.
I mean,
Yeah.
2 children that have magic. What could be worse?
Yeah, one that's
They
about
have
to
experience
explode.
with Jeffrey, so they don't live as long as elves do, though. So that would be a problem eventually. But yeah, so Estok, just ask if you're sure that you don't want to send him to an elven orphanage and you want to keep him. 2 of the party say no. 2 of the party seem to say yes.
Well,
So it's up to you guys.
I think
He'd still be.
he'll get the best. No, I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
What were you planning to say?
Guidance from Ollin.
If you use the
From John.
proceeds from this quest, you could get him into a boarding school here for elves. That would teach him the proper.
How much is a boarding school?
Eadwig is just watching this from a bit of a...
The
Just
one
a
I
bit.
have in mind would be around 200 gold a year.
A year?
Yes, it is one of the most prestigious boarding schools here.
But he's not
Oh,
smart enough for
very
that.
prestigious boarding school.
I don't care. I'm gonna put him there so he learns manners.
He needs more
Wait.
manners.
John.
You're
He can
already sending me away?
To boarding school, yeah.
You've had this kid for less than an hour and you're already sending
I hate that I'm saying this out loud, but you just adopted the kid and now you're already shattering his dreams.
No, I mean, that's cool, man. No, man, that's cool, because, like, if he's talking about the Azure school, that's, like, super cool school.
What are you talking about, Estok?
That is the one I was talking about,
Great.
which would be... I mean, there's, like, a lot of, like, pretentious douchebags there that I could mess with so badly. It will be amazing.
What was the first lesson, Dave?
Make sure they don't find out it's me.
Who learned you that?
He points to Zart.
What?
That
What was
doesn't
my
surprise me the
first lesson
slightest
to you?
bit because I was already looking at Zart.
Why would I have said that to him? I want to kill him, not let him learn to
Dave,
survive.
what was my
Uncle
first
Zart, don't
lesson for
pretend.
Look, I'll behave. I'll make sure it looks like I behave. Don't worry.
You? Okay.
Right, and if you go outside of the school to pull any fucking pranks, at least make sure that you don't end up with a bounty on your head in any shape or form.
Right. Okay. Any other tips?
If you want to escape the school after hours, I'm just waiting for someone to stop me there.
I'm not
No.
stopping you. I'm just
I know a
listening.
great spell to get you out of the rooms from a higher height.
I don't think that Featherfall is on the druid spell list.
Nope.
No clue.
I mean, the rooms are just on ground floor, or like the first floor at most.
You should be fine then.
Like this, like the walled thingy
Mm-hmm.
is that boarding school.
Okay.
Improvising skills as a GM, you're gonna need a lot of it.
Guys, don't know if what you wanted to do, but I'm gonna go to the boarding school and see if I can enlist him.
It's your kid.
Mm-hmm. You can.
I'm still
walk
voting
around.
John.
You're still voting. Ugh. God damn it! I have to agree with.
Imagine the
2/3.
headache that John would
Do you
have.
mean John of near Eglalos?
Yep.
Yes.
You could also get a mission from the guild for a group to escort him to there.
How much is that?
Let me look at the distance. Let's say it's about a week's travel. 5 gold a day. 35 gold would probably do it, since he's not a big threat himself or is being threatened by important people.
Yet.
How much
Not
would it
certain.
be if he were threatened by important people?
Or
No.
or
That
how much is it for
depends.
if he is a threat?
Right, you want them to keep a close eye on him. Is that what you're...
Mm-hmm.
That means I wouldn't entrust that to a starting adventuring group. What power level would you suggest?
Over 5,000.
You yourself are power level 6, class
Yeah.
level.
I'm
He's
checking.
one
making a
level
very terrible
2-ish
Dragon Ball
druid,
joke.
like...
I'm checking my badge. Does it say what power level Eilwyn is?
Elwyn at the moment would be 3, because you celebrated them going from 2 to 3.
3.
You plan on pinning this on your sister, aren't you?
She's nowhere near here, but sure, yeah, she'll travel a week to get here, and then because there are no other adventuring parties of that level.
You'll have to put money down to get her here, indeed.
If you want your sister, that would take longer, but I have another party in town that I could have
How
them
much?
take. Well, so it would be a power level 3, so let's say 50 gold would probably do it for a simple quest like this.
Yeah, let's do that.
Which is basically your profit of this quest.
So basically, I'm gonna give my gold back to Estok and be like, okay, let's do it like that.
Do you want to wait until they arrive, or I can keep an eye on him until they're here?
Ollin, what do you think?
Yeah, maybe wait.
Dad Simulator. Who plays D&D anymore?
Wait. One question.
Dad
how
1
many,
and Dad 2 instead of Dungeons and Dragons.
one question. Like, how many transformations do you have a day?
What?
Like, how many transformations do you have a day?
2.
2, and you already used them up, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, you see me grab my hempen rope.
Zart.
As you grab your rope, Zart, you can roll me a dex save, a strength saving throw.
Oh, great.
Yes,
He has a -1. This will not be hard.
I also have -1. Wait, where's my fucking hell? Where's my character sheet?
Is that really?
You can just. I know you don't have a token, so that wouldn't work anyway.
Save. Where is that?
It's the like you have the filled in color under strength, and then the not filled in color under the big number.
Under strength.
Whatever the case, kid, I'm sorry that you ended up with
So
that
like
little
you have
group.
strength 8, and then -1. You need to click on the right -1. Because like the left one says mod and the other one says save. When you mouse over it. Like
I think it's probably the same for him.
yeah, just roll a d20 -1 basically.
I don't even see where it is. Like, I'm in attributes, but I'm not seeing.
No,
wait,
above
where
it.
that's
No,
You
no,
have-
it's just
you have
above.
strength.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here, save.
Don't know how I do it, but I have -2.
Please, please, please.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Finally!
You only needed to make 9. So out of the woodboards, some like very small vines start to make up your leg, and you just like stomp them away. And you see Dave just go like, "Aw."
Nice try though.
I mean, he was gonna tie me up, so I was gonna tie him up.
Yeah, there are better spells for that. Maybe
Ooh,
one
deep-
day.
Does
Okay.
anybody listen about my respect thing, or are you all just?
He did it first. You said that people you should
don't
treat you how you treat them, so I treated him how he was gonna treat me. I did what you told me.
No, I said treat them with respect. Then you'll be respected backward. I didn't say treat
So
them
he
like
did
they're-
not treat me with respect, so I did not have to respect him back.
No, that's not what I said. Oh my god.
Actually,
I
When
can
is
keep
this
an eye on him.
coming here?
Estog just
Tom
like
rolls in the bucket right next to this.
Estog just leans over and says, "Don't worry, I can keep an eye on him."
Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave now.
That's okay. Here's your bucket. Thanks for the lend.
You have magic. Could you at least clean it?
Yeah, good that you mentioned that, and I cleaned it out with prestidigitation before giving it back.
Dave,
Thank you. Yes.
behave.
All right. I mean,
listen.
Estog treated me with respect, so I have to treat him with respect,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
So, guys, yeah, I'll do listen.
You learn. Great.
So, yeah. Do you guys leave a note for John or so with him, or is he just gonna randomly get a kid delivered to him?
I'll write a letter for John.
Not John,
Terribly sorry to
John.
inconvenience you with this, but Ollin and Eilcyn insisted that this
It's gonna
young
start with
member
Dear
of your
John.
community insisted in capitals that this young member of your community should join you and learn the ways of the druids, since he seems to be well lost. He knows a bit of the art, but he has to learn a lot, and yeah, they figured you would be the ideal father figure. And sincerely, the other party. I'll send that with.
And then I read over your shoulder and I'm like, just scratch my name there and. I was
All
gonna
this
send him to
clothes.
boarding school, but hey, no, let's send him to John.
I'll take care of this, don't worry.
Dave,
Thank you.
Yeah?
Please behave.
So I'm gonna meet that 3 now, or like.
No. You're
And
gonna.
4 and 5.
Oh, cool.
They are. Estok, they are gonna take him where? To Eglalas? Or.
Yes, to Eglolas, and then we'll send a message bird out to contact them since they're not so keen on
Ollin,
outsiders.
shouldn't we just send him to the ambassadors of Eglalas? You know?
Yeah, my bad.
There are ambassadors now?
Yes, there are.
Oh, we have not been informed yet. I'll update the database.
Well, I hope they accepted it.
We'll see.
Right, so where would these ambassadors be located?
What's your address, Ollin?
Write it down.
Just basically the Oakwoods residence / potion
Oh,
shop.
the Oakwoods. Yes. They have a good reputation among the adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
Hey,
They make great potions.
Eadwig, can we write in? Do you have some more paper and ink to write a letter to the Oakwoods as well?
Eadwig's already writing in this book, by the way, which is just hovering in front of him as a desk
Wait.
for the time being.
So they're your parents, so they're like my grandparents then?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool.
Granny and Grandpa.
Grandma 1 and Grandpa 1.
No.
Yep.
Let's just call them.
What up? Where are your parents? Where are your parents, Dad 1?
I'll explain everything when I pass by.
Wait, you want to see his parents?
Zart, no.
What? Yeah, of course I want to meet Grandpa 2 and Grandma 2.
Dave, that is not possible.
I mean, everything's possible.
Zart, it's not possible.
Again, I don't do necromancy.
What? Wait, they're. Oh.
Yes.
Sorry. I didn't
Maybe-
know.
Maybe when you're in Eglalas, you'll meet your aunt.
Oh, cool. Aunt 1?
No, Eilcyn.
No.
Aunt Eilcyn.
Aunt 1? No.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I definitely sure have to guess a problem with the name Capital or Strixon.
Oh, I'm just messing with you guys. Like, I'm having my revenge with Dave, and it's so good.
I know. So yeah.
Okay, buy that Eilcyn. Ayo.
I'm so happy that that's not gonna stick.
Can I have a piece of paper, Eadwig?
And you want?
Can I use your pen or your quill or whatever you're writing with?
You're holding open your hand?
I'm writing something down. I fold that paper in two and I say, "Here, Dave, this is for you. Only open it when you're out of Strixon."
Would my pen remember what it wrote?
I guess, yeah. So, Mr. Astok, can I be excused for like half an hour?
No, wait till the group of adventurers takes you out of Strixon.
Okay.
What would you need half the hour for?
To get
To
out,
get out of the
Strixon,
city
you
to
can
read the
come
note
back.
and then come back.
Oh, of course. Right. I put my pen to paper and I just let it rewrite what he was writing before.
What did you
I'll
write?
send it to you.
Okay. Because I'm just... Eadwig is not curious at all. And after he's read it, he'll just make it vanish again from the paper.
Alright. So you guys leave Dave at Astok and it's by now it's like 3 p.m. or so.
Wait, that whole shenanigans, going to the docks, looking for a thing, going to the thing, only took 3 hours.
It was noon, then it was like 20 minutes to the docks, then it was like 40 minutes to there, so that was like an hour and 10 minutes with the talking maybe, and then getting him, and then like another 40 minutes back. So yeah, 3 hours is not that off of how long it should have
It
taken.
felt longer.
Because in real life it took an hour and
'Cause it
15
was
minutes.
days.
It felt way longer.
Also, Eadwig sort of, once they left the establishment, Eadwig sort of turns to us. Are you sure he can read?
Oh god damn it! Maybe I should have asked him.
Right, so what are you guys doing now?
To the docks.
Yeah, second attempt.
We might as well.
Alright, so you make your way back to the dockyard.
Yeah.
So it's another 40 because you have to go through like small streets. Yeah, okay, so you make your way there.
Oh, also, before we leave, like, before we leave the Adventure Guild, I also asked, like, yeah, apparently we got a fine as well for a horse, like, because we went to fetch him, and I point to Dave.
Right. Can I see the ticket?
I give him the ticket. Or wait, who has the ticket? I don't know who has it.
I'm quite sure Nabu ate it.
God
Oh.
damn it!
I need to know the ticket number so I could resolve this.
Does anybody?
Nabu, can you
remember-
spit it out?
Eadwig, you would remember like the
Yeah,
number.
I recite the ticket number.
Okay, I'll resolve it for you this once.
Thank you.
Normally fines are not included in the adventuring budget, but
Yeah,
I can understand how your mind may have been otherwise occupied.
Sorry.
Right.
Wow.
To the
Okay. Wow. Just wow, Eilcyn.
yeah, Eadwig doesn't remark anything after the pen had been writing. Besides, the whole point is indeed sure he can read.
Okay. So you make to the docks,
Mhm.
and you see a now drunken guy that you recognize being like, "Hey, the Landwalker idiots are back."
Hey, yes we are. Did the ship come in yet?
Yeah, they came in early.
God damn it.
So they were here when you were here, but we didn't know yet.
Yeah, okay, and where is it now? Where is it docked?
I don't know. But that Aaron guy can drink.
Where's Aaron?
I'm quite
He
sure
points
can
at the
drink.
bar, which is like he's standing outside of.
Okay, let's go in.
You go in and you see Aaron has this guy. You should be able to see the portrait when I do that.
Nope.
Oh, I have to click that afterwards. Right. Whoops, my bad. The guy you saved,
Mm-hmm.
doing a drinking contest.
Is it okay to drink on the job now?
Hey!
Who
We're
said
sailors.
that?
We're sailors. What do you expect us to do all day?
Sail?
And drink. He leans in over to you and whispers, "Don't worry, mine is non-alcoholic."
And you think I believe you?
He's basically cheating at drinking contest.
He learned that from Zart.
What can I help you with?
By any chance, are you going to capital?
No, we have like 5 days off here normally, but I mean, the orders were that you guys could use the ships when you need, so I can make it. We can make it there and back again before we need to go somewhere else.
Okay. Leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, we can do that. What time?
Eadwig, what time will you be up?
Well, if it's 40 minutes from the inn to here, up at 7, out of the house at 7:20. We can be here by 8. When's the tide?
It's not that big of a trip. It's like landlocked. It's not that.
Fine,
Let's say
by
it would be
tomorrow
like
it is,
half a day, like half a day of travel.
Yeah. So about 8 tomorrow morning. That fine?
Just the 4 of you?
Yep.
Are you guys bringing the horses on the boat or leaving them here, basically?
And stable them at the inn. No, if we're gonna get here, then you might as well bring the horses. You can leave the cart at the inn, however.
Okay, so horses. Yeah, that's no problem. I got a bigger ship now. I got a promotion.
Oh. Did
Congrats.
she finally promote you?
Well, yeah, Sheila got a promotion and I got her old job and ship.
Oh. Player-wise, now thinking the DM only knew the name of the ship of Sheila, so...
That's one way to fix that problem.
Yes, it is.
And also why you did not find... No, their ship were like still docking. And yeah.
Okay, and where are you docked?
Oh, over there. Basically, like the furthest point of where you guys were, being the reason why you couldn't see his ship.
Okay. So tomorrow at 8?
Tomorrow morning.
Zart,
All right.
do you wanna participate in a drinking contest?
By the way, only Eilcyn knows that he is like not drinking actual alcohol.
Zart is not interested in the drinking contest. He's just like asking for the biggest, like, I think a keg basically of ale, and basically starts drinking it by himself because I need it.
I think he started
Dave
without you.
wasn't that hard, guys.
I'll help.
Also, how much is it for a keg?
Egg the size of Zart.
Yeah,
I don't know.
basically a barrel the size of me, and I'm just keep drinking out of it, like basically, like yeah, like not caring at all.
Like you put it on the side and then you pop off the top and you're like just putting every
Don't drown in it.
Expenses that shit's that. So for ale, there's prices for a gallon and for a mug.
How much gallon is in a barrel?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Okay,
Imperial numbers are bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Wait, a gallon. How much
It's
is that?
2 silver for a gallon. That will probably be like a like
31,
pitch
yeah,
or
31 gallons in a barrel.
I'm pretty sure they won't sell it like with all
yeah.
like 10
They're not
gallons.
gonna give you the barrel. They're gonna give you the pitcher with the gallon in it. But that's it.
So let me guess. 2 silver. Yeah, sure. I'll. I'll think. I'll drink 2 gallons. So that's 4
Sure.
silver. How many?
Roll me
saves?
2 con saves with disadvantage.
Yeah, probably.
3.
Can't save.
Keep in mind we're traveling early tomorrow morning, so
So that's a 18, so you're not drunk from the first one. But after the second one, Zart is drunk.
Ollin's
How
like, I'm going.
drunk am I?
Like after the first one, you're like, oh, I can handle my alcohol, and then you're like, oh shit, I can't. They have to guide you back.
I was not with the intention of like, ooh, I can handle my alcohol. It's basically like I want to forget Dave.
Who's Dave?
Exactly.
Now he's talking to himself. Fantastic. So,
Also, the first time you guys see Zart drunk.
All right.
since some of us seem to be insistent on getting themselves drunk the night before traveling, I would
Maybe
like
we
to
should
wait.
make it noon.
No, let's make sure that they feel it.
All right. I like that. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, and I would still like to sort of head back to the Major's Ward if we have a chance.
Sure. You still have like it's now, let's say 4 p.m. So you have plenty of time.
I'm just gonna go through the shops and such out of curiosity.
Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna name what you can find. Say what you wanna find. You're probably gonna find it.
How much would it be for a second level spell scroll?
Depending on the spell, probably, but there's a price list that will give me a ballpark. So let me know what spell, and I can.
Magic mouth.
Oh my god.
Spell scroll level. I should be able to see what level, what is what rarity. Second level is an uncommon, so that would be 250 gold.
250. I'm buying that spell scroll.
So yeah, you can take off 250 gold and add the magic mouth spell scroll.
Yes.
Don't put your head on my keyboard.
Sorry.
Oh, my cat is like trying to sleep and put his head on my keyboard.
Edit item.
Okay. I think. Eilcyn will try. Also. We'll start drinking together with Zart.
Okay.
Yeah, Ollin will also just have a beer.
Also, just so you know, it's not that I would drink 6 liters of ale in an hour, so it's probably the entire evening.
Yeah. I was
think-
assuming.
I think Eilcyn will try to get you to drink 6 liters in 1 hour. Would be like, hey! You can do it, Zart.
Because you're a dick.
Nah, because I think it's the only way he's gonna forget Dave.
Yeah, fine. So the two of you are drinking at the bar. Eadwig is magic shopping. Ollin, what are you doing for the rest of the afternoon, evening?
Yeah, I'm having a drink with the rest.
Okay. So we can cut into morning next
Oh.
morning? Maybe
Yeah.
we'll make some actual progress this session. Who knows?
Hey,
Do
we
I have
already
to
catch
roll
the
to see if
ball.
I hangover?
I also
Sure.
spent materials on the parchment that I need. I would like to try and copy that spell into my spell book.
If you have the gold to buy the materials, you only need like 2 minutes or something. You can definitely do that.
So I spent the gold for that. Do I need to make an Arcana check?
Right, yeah, you need to make an Arcana check. DC 12, I think.
Yeah. And
Otherwise,
can
the
I
spell scroll
use
is
the
gone.
inspiration of today's session for that, just to be sure?
Sure.
Because I don't trust my rolls.
You don't trust your plus 10?
Nope.
Needing a 12?
There we go. So
Yeah,
I'll add
you
that
got
to
magic
my
mouth
check
now.
as well.
You absolute asshole. Because I know what you can do with that.
A lot of crap.
Oh, yes, and it doesn't fade until you
Which is
dispel it.
why it was on my wish list. So
It's a ritual as well, right?
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, so it's the next morning, Zart. You have a hangover.
Do I have one or do I need to do a con
No,
save
you
first?
have one. Eilcyn didn't roll for a hangover either. He just had one.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So the sun hurts, everything hurts. I've never actually been drunk before, but you probably have, so you know how it feels.
No, actually, no. I've never
Actually-
been drunk.
Hmm,
I've never been drunk in my life.
yeah, I know, but I got the extreme form with the bucket and everything.
No.
Anyway, your hangover. You make it to the dock. The Annabelle Lee is ready to sail.
Okay. Hi, Aaron.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Morning.
You see that around? You see like some. You don't. You think he doesn't have his full crew currently. There seem to have been some that are staying behind.
Half of the crew on holidays, I see.
The
Well,
skeleton crew. We don't need anything more.
Some lost to me in a drinking contest, and since it's a short trip, yeah, no.
Okay. Do we need to
Right.
help with something?
No. Just stay around for half a day. Don't blow up the ship.
Ollin, you heard him.
Okay.
So you guys sail over from Strixon to Capital. Strixon should actually be more like, yeah, there. There you go. So you make your way to Capital.
Da, 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 da.
Did you get a like dock number where you need to be?
We still have to find out where precisely we're going, but asking around will make do.
I'll set you off at the main docks then. So you get set off there.
Well then,
All right. Do we need to stick here or?
it shouldn't be too long. Latest at night, I guess.
All right.
We're probably
In
returning.
worst case, I'll wait till tomorrow at noon. If you're still not back, then I'm heading over. You can find passage back.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Like there are other sailors that'll pass by, and I can't leave half my men there for more than a day. You know how some people can get.
I know how you can get.
I mean, I could stretch it to 2 days at the most, but let me know then. If you let me know, I can stay longer. But if I don't hear anything at noon, you have that flying cat, right? So
Yes.
yeah,
Hey, don't insult
he's staying
me,
there
okay?
for a day. He means Nurgle.
Yeah, I know, but still.
No, the wizard.
Yeah, I know, Aaron. I know.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right, you're now in a very pompous city.
Guys, does anybody remember? Oh yeah, Brit.
If Sandpoint was more like Vegas, this would be more like Monaco,
Okay.
Fun.
but even more Richie the asshole.
Do I see a dockmaster?
You don't see any dock workers. You see some constructs wandering around doing the work of dock workers, though.
Will anybody be in control of these constructs? Do I see a building that might lead me to the port master?
This or this, you don't know, but they look the closest to the docks. One of those two might do it.
Guys, what do you think?
You're currently right in the middle.
Are there any other people just walking around?
You might, yeah, some, but like none of them are like dock workers. Like,
We could use the snitch and signal out that we're in town, ask him where we should go.
I mean, the snitch just activates the. Yeah, it could work.
It goes one way, but he can message us if he wants to.
Yeah, that's true.
So you use the snitch,
Yep, I hold it up like a selfie camera.
and as soon as you do, Nurgle just like starts swatting at an orb above your head this time.
Oh, right. So, just wanted to let you know we're in town. We've got the item, as you can tell.
Right, you're in town now.
We're in town right now, so we were thinking of hopping
I'm
on
about
by.
to take off. You
Ah,
did
in
not
that case-
notify me that you were coming.
We didn't.
In
need
that case,
to.
we can make it quick.
Yes.
Where do we go?
Make it to Capital Tower.
Capital Tower. All right.
It's on the cliffs. You'll need to get a ship to ferry you over. Look for the flying ship.
All right then.
As
Thank
you
you.
look over here, you do
Yeah.
indeed see a giant tower with one ship docked at it.
I point at the ship on the other side of the water. That's where we need to go.
Okay.
Do you go back to Erin?
Yep.
Well, you said it was gonna be quick. That was quick indeed.
We need to, get to the other side.
Okay. And he brings you over. What do you need to do at the lighthouse for?
We need to get
We need
some
to be on
paper.
the airship for a second.
What airship?
Pointing up.
As soon as you... Wait, where did that come from?
Don't know. We'll see.
It seems it has some concealment magic that you can't see it until somebody lets you know it's there.
Oh.
Anyway, see you in a jiffy, and I hop on land.
Sure. You just hear and you're... they're saying we're about to take off. Maybe you can join us for the journey.
Do we all
Well-
hear
Only
this, or
Eadwig
just
hears this
Eadwig?
in his head. Only Eadwig.
I mentioned this. Should I fly up quickly and see if I can make it there and back?
Maybe we should just join the cruise while we can.
Mm-hmm. I
And
guess
go
I mean,
from
it's a
home?
Sure.
freaking flying ship.
All right then.
Okay.
We're making
How
our way
long
up.
would it
Aaron?
take?
Be there soon.
I call back. Does Aaron hear me from where I'm now?
Sure.
Aaron, you can go back. We're gonna be long.
What do I do with your horses?
Take care of the horses.
Bring them to the
Fine.
inn. Bring them to
Bring
the
them to the inn. We'll pay for it.
What in?
Name of inn insert here.
I'll try to find it, I guess, and otherwise I'll keep them at the docks.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So, as you're walking up the tower, as you're reaching the top, you hear like a voice bellowing, RLS Legacy departing in 1 minute.
I think that's us.
Hey, let's hurry this.
All right. You make your way onto.
You
shit.
do not own.
Give me a second, because if I draw your tokens out before you're on the map, you don't see them. So I have to draw them, because you guys keep complaining that I can't see my token or I can't see his token. So I have to do it again. So that's why I'm not even doing it before you're there yet. So you're making on the dock, on the ship, and as you're running on, you see that the ropes get made loose and it starts to drift up.
Well, this is new.
You can say
And
that.
this guy would be standing around here. A guy in like very... let me just... no, don't do that. Show portrait. There you go. Very heavily plated bodyguard man. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Ollin.
Seems we have some stowaways.
No, we have been asked here by Lord Briss.
Yes, I invited them. Right. Okay.
Hi.
Well then, we meet face to face.
Hello.
Talk easier than the whole messaging thing.
Yes. You see Nurgle disappointedly landed on your shoulder again because the orb is gone as soon as he left his room.
Just one question, Lord Briss.
Yeah. Master Briss.
Sorry, Master Briss. Didn't know your title. Where the hell are we going?
Up. The tower can grant us some concealment, but that only lasts for a little while, so we usually stay above the clouds with these ships.
Okay, and how long or where are we going?
Well, I was going on a trip, but I can drop you back off where you need to be after we're done.
Cool.
Also, why the whole concealment thing?
Well, if people found out there were flying ships, then, everybody would want a flying ship. And then they're not special anymore.
True that.
There's
Cool.
only about 25 of these in existence so far.
How do they work?
I'll say it does pique my curiosity. Is this all based on the old...
Jim! As you see somebody else. I didn't set up walls for this. I totally just remembered that now.
Okay,
Whoops.
no problem.
This is my mage captain, Jim Hawkins.
Hi, Jim.
Stupid fly. Hello. How can I help you guys today? Are you guests?
Which planet are we going to?
We're not going off world. Why?
Oh, sorry.
That's not something we are able to do yet.
That would be cool as fuck.
Maybe
That's
it's some
piqued my
treasure, huh?
curiosity as to how this ship particularly works. Is it based off the theory that has been around for a while? The one about particular type of stone? I won't name it out loud.
Yeah, there's some stone, there's some casting involved. That's why the captains of these ships are actually mages themselves as well. We have some. They're keeping the ship working below deck. I just oversee it. Basically, it's a combination of a special magic stone or crystal that powers stuff. So, with the mages controlling it.
Okay.
Makes sense. In that case, I do think I read up on the theory.
It's not exactly like Critical Role Brimstone or whatever.
No, but what Eadwig would have read in the tower back in the day on possible existence of.
Yeah. These are my guests. I can vouch for them. You are excused. As he waves to the bodyguard, as he grumbles and goes back to his cabin, just to make it a bit easier for me to roleplay. Right, so our course, I guess we'll stay above capital for a bit till we're sure where we need to drop these off.
Strixon would be nice.
Oh yeah, we can do Strix. All right.
You know, the capital?
Funny.
Not capital, but Strixon.
Look, just use capital city and Strixon. It solves the problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As he walks off, you think
Thank you, Captain
wait.
Jim, for letting us on your ship.
So you spot that eagle on his shoulder is probably a familiar, Eadwig.
Already figured.
Right. I got back your contract. There's a bit of a problem with it.
Oh? Do tell.
First of all, he lost the contract.
Great.
Second of all, he used proposition for in-person entertainment, not through scrying. The payment with scrying is per 10 minutes, as that's how long a casting of the spell lasts.
The book just flies open and rolls over to a page where there's empty paper, and I start re-scribbling it down.
First of all, let me pay you for the item that you're probably here to collect payment for. What was that price?
That
I
would
don't
be
remember the
I
price.
pointed it
Eilcyn, do you remember the price that you paid to
Was it 100?
Shellen?
I think it was 100.
I don't remember. Oh no. I think I said to you that you had to keep track of it.
Yeah, and I think I somewhere did.
If you find it, you know that you can add that amount of money back.
Yeah, I'm checking.
Because he pays you that amount. At worst, just go back, look at the streams and see what I said back then. Good luck with that. Right, so let's talk about the contracts then.
Exactly.
So per 10 minutes, what would you be expecting in payment? Usually adventures don't last longer than that, like the fighting. The interesting parts at least. Sometimes it's 2, but usually it's 1.
How much did we agree on?
I don't remember, that's why the contract disappeared. Anyway,
So it
per 10 minutes, how much would you like to be paid?
I think
Wasn't it about 30 gold or something?
yeah.
30 gold. Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah, I think it
In
would be-
total or each?
I would say per 10 minutes, starting at the moment the first 10
Right.
minutes opened.
Okay. Scrying contract.
I'm quite sure that
That,
we
30
did come to a
each.
quite bizarre, quite high price at one point, but yeah, who cares?
You know what? Let's round it up to 40, so there's 10 for each of you.
It sounds like a more viable method.
All right. If you're writing this contract, it seems.
Seems just as easy to do.
Sure, let me read it over first, just to make sure.
I do plan to make duplicates anyway, so
Yeah,
here
sure.
you go.
He signs it. Please, if you have a duplicate of it ready, hand one to me.
Faster writer.
All right, thank you very much. He rolls it up and puts it back. Now, well, we have a bit of a day, an afternoon of fun on a skyship. If you want, I could drop you off right away, but why not enjoy the view?
It is interesting to be aboard one of these. Especially since we only recently heard they existed.
Well, we tried to keep their existence on the down low.
Noted.
Since in the wrong hands, this could be quite a dangerous weapon.
Fire from the skies. I see
Exactly.
why.
Now, you need to be back at Strixon, you said?
Yes.
That would be ideal.
Okay, I mean, I thought you guys were from Stonewood. I could drop you off there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we have horses in Strixon.
Right. How much
Don't
do
wanna
these
leave that
horses
behind.
cost? I could pay you back the cost of
Oh,
them.
it's
so you
not
can get...
about the cost. It's like
Oh, right.
Lance is weed horse.
Wheat horse?
Yeah, he's a stoner.
Ah, okay. No problem.
it's all from Jamaica. Don't ask.
Where's Jamaica?
All right. You.
Enthusiast.
Okay. Yes, so Strixon right now, or do you just want to enjoy the trip?
I want to.
We can head
enjoy
there
the
on
trip a
our
little bit.
merry way, I guess.
Maybe you can join me for a watching of some other adventurers.
Actually, I would love to see how that works.
This setup would be an interesting thing indeed.
So he has since it's not just me, I'll have to use a item to make you able to see it as well, and not just me.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes to his room and gets a crystal ball, which is what he uses to cast it. But he has some of the workers come up and put a large marble slate on the floor right here, let's say. Let me do it like this so that it's nice. Oh, why doesn't it stay? Anyway, like a big marble slate is brought up to the hatch and put on it. As he starts casting it, it's reflected on what they see. Now, the first adventure I'm gonna leave as a blank. Maybe that's like a one-shot we can do eventually to see what happens there, because then I could have a break from jamming once, if I could get one of you to do it. Who knows? And like after half an hour, he says, "Ooh, maybe now we can watch my new second favorite adventuring party to watch." I got a contract myself for a mission to send them on just because I wanted to be doing something today. As he starts casting, you recognize one of the people. And which one of you went to the adventuring party when you guys were in Aglalos? With Eilcyn? I think that was Zart. Both of the ones that are muted right now. Lovely. You recognize one of them. They recognize all four of them. This is the party of Eilcyn's sister.
We.
So you see a monk elf, a Kenku with a big ass hammer, aka a maul. You recognize two of them because there's also Orin, the archer that you met in Sandpoint, and then Eilcyn. Elwyn, sorry. As they go on an adventure.
Adventure time.
Yep.
Are they getting paid for this?
Well, you're the first, since, nobody else seems to have noticed my scrying eye so far. I've tended to avoid powerful enough parties that would detect it, but it seems you had some way of finding out, even at a lower power level.
Okay.
So, no, these are not getting paid.
I know these adventurers, right?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I was watching, remember, when you were in Sandpoint?
True. Yes. Correct. Okay.
If you want, I can make up a contract for them too. Same price as you.
Yeah. I think that
What
would
are
be
they
better.
writing?
But what? What did you say?
He'll pay you the price for the scrying eye again, and says get one made for them too and deliver it to them, please.
Okay, will do.
Since you have a vested interest, I'll assign that task to you then so that everything is in order.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
provide the contract.
So if you find out that amount, Sheldon, needs to be paid that.
Yes, I will.
And you have another contract. Also, okay.
I think it was,
Right.
by the way, 100 platinum, but I have to check it just to make sure.
Sure. I trust you to find the right amount. Right. That was interesting for today.
It was.
These adventures are purposely being left blank as what was done in them, so that they could be potentially run as a one-shot at a later point.
Yeah. Okay.
Since I thought that could be a fun part. Potential one-shots. Right. Well, when and there we go. Right. Back to Strixon, I guess, for you guys.
Yes.
Please.
You sure you want to leave so soon? I mean,
What else do you have in mind?
it's a skyship. It can get a bit lonely, if I'm being honest. It's fun to have some company sometimes.
Let's say for now we go back to Strixon, but maybe we'll pop in and beforehand tell you we're coming, so we can.
That
maybe
would be handy.
Make it a longer trip then.
Yes, that would be handy. Yes. As we were flying over to there, in an hour or so, we should be right above Strixon.
Okay.
That's good.
Cool.
So you have an hour on a skyship. What do you do? Just
Sit and
look at
look
the
out.
clouds.
Cloud
Good view.
watching.
So Lord Briz is just like talking amongst you, asking questions about adventures that he was looking at back then. Like, how were you sure about this? And like, why did you do that? And stuff like that.
Eadwig would reply to most of those questions more than likely, and he also suggests that now that we have this snitch thing, we can actually grant some inside information beforehand.
Yes. Now, this crystal ball he has seems to be there's a specific variation of it. You know that there's certain there you have the basic one and then different ones, and one of these allows you to talk to the people. So you assume that that's the one he has. That's how he can easily contact you guys when he's watching you. All right. It seems that we're above Strixon then. Jim? Yeah? Can you give them each a feather, please? All right, no problem. As each of you gets handed a golden feather. This will cost featherfall on you as you descend, since we can't really land the ship there, since it would gather too much attention.
Makes
And
sense.
us falling
I
out of
was-
the sky wouldn't. Okay.
I just hand the feather back. I don't really need that thing, you know. And I just blast my wings open and
Right.
go overboard.
It's less weird in a world of adventures when people fall out of the sky than when there's a big ass flying ship.
I sort of hover next to the ship and like, I'm waiting for you guys. Just in case something goes wrong, I can still catch you.
All right, maybe till the next time then.
Yes.
Still soon.
Okay. Ryoko, it's your first flying lesson, but if you fall, I'll put you in the pearl again.
But you're supposed to fall. It just slows your descent.
Yeah, mine does, but
Perhaps give the feather that was meant for me to Ryoko.
Oh, I thought with the wings that he could. Here you
Not
go.
yet, not
And
yet.
he has like now he has a golden feather in his mouth.
Try to fly, okay?
Uh-huh.
Can I just jump overboard? And I'm like, whee!
All right. So as you jump overboard, the golden feather in your hand just like crumbles and fades away and appears. You appear with two golden wings on your back as you're basically having like a glider now to descend. So you have some control over your descent.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to land as close to the docks as possible.
You're gonna be there before Aaron, because he's gonna wait till tomorrow at noon. Oh no,
Yeah,
wait, you told him to leave, right?
Yeah, I told him to leave.
So he won't be there until
We can pick up the
2
horse.
hours later. Like he's gonna be there 2 hours after you, basically. Something like
While I'm
that.
jumping, do I see his ship down below?
Roll me a perception
Close
check.
enough.
I'm gonna try to land on it if I can.
Considering he's
you're-
still 2 hours out and
It's
not
like
very close.
you have some control, but it's like control and where of Strixon you land, not like where in the ocean you can fly out to.
Okay, I'll try first perception. Huh?
You have you spot ships. You don't know which one is his. They're like tiny like that. You don't know which one is his.
Okay, I'll.
So yeah, where in Strixon do you guys want to land?
I'll just yell out, Eadwig! Where should
What?
we land?
Your choice. As I sail by him.
Ollin?
How long do your wings last?
I believe up to 10 minutes from the back thing. I have
If
some
you
time.
use your armor, you have 10 minutes, and you can
Yeah,
use
I
that
used the
up
armor for
to 3 times,
Were
I
you
think.
here already, or didn't you jump
So you have a
yet?
30 minutes total with that, so you should be fine, yeah.
Ollin didn't
That's-
jump yet.
So Eadwig went off, Zart went off after him, and Ollin is just still standing there. Oh,
I'm enjoying the view.
oh, sure, you can stay.
I'm just making 8s around Zart and Eilcyn.
But yeah, maybe I should follow them because before they go off and do some insane stuff again.
Right.
Right. It's only Brez that hears this. Yeah. Nice seeing you. Nice meeting you in person.
Yeah.
Good luck with the adventuring. As you guys land somewhere.
Funny if we landed in the middle of the arena, though.
While a match
And this is
being
where I'm.
conducted.
So at least this is where I'm now to start gonna pause it and then say it's 9. So if we can go longer,
No.
maybe we should wait until Zart is
Going
back.
to bed, however, because I really am feeling like I'm
Exactly.
about to throw up in a bucket. So
And I have to leave
Exactly.
as well,
Take
so
care.
So
Yeah.
see you guys.
Take care.
Interesting session. The brisk part was a lot.